So first in your notebook, you should have already written factors at the top of one page, and then factors are few. So what we learned on Friday when you watched the video is that when you find the factors of the number, those are the numbers that go into it. So the factors of 15 or the factors of 10, and we made factor rainbows. So to start, we're going to do one example together in your notebook. So we're going to make the factors of 24. So that's what we're going to do together. I'm going to grab a pen here so that I can actually write on here. All right, so the factors of 24. So we're going to start with 1 times 24. You should be writing this with me in your notebook. Okay, so 1 times 24 gives me, I can multiply to get to 24. Well, the next number after 1 is 2, so we might as well go there quick. 2 times what is 24? Hopefully you know that 2 times 12 is 24. Okay, so that's our next one. We could be adding in our rainbows here. So, well, I can do this with this pen, not very well. We won't even do the next one. So 1, 2, 3 goes into 24. So 3 times what gives me 24? That is 8. Okay, we just keep going. Does 4 go into 24? It does. 4 times 6 is 24. And the only number that would fit in here would be 5. And 5 doesn't go into 24, so we know we're done. So we could make our rainbows. You can make them in your notebook probably way better than I'm making them on the screen. Just horribly bad, but it works. So those are our factors of 24. And because 24 has all of these factors, we know that 24 is a composite number because it's got more than 2 factors. It's not just 1 times 24. All right, let's look at the next screen here. In your notebook by yourself, I'm going to give you about a minute. I want you to make a factor rainbow right now for 18. So you should be writing right now, you're making your own factor rainbow for 18. So start with 1 times 18, connect them. 2 times what? Keep going. Okay, hopefully you had enough time to make your factor rainbow. And let's see what it should look like. So it should look like this. 1 times 18 gives me 18. 2 times 9 gives me 18. And 3 times 6 gives me 18. So those are all of the factors of 18. If you need to get your calculator out, you're going to need it here in a minute for multiples. And if that's going to be helpful for you, I would strongly suggest having that on your desk. Remember, you can use that for everything in math in 6th grade. There's not going to be a time where I tell you you don't get a calculator. You get a calculator all school year for math. So get that out right now quick, and we'll go on to the next one. We're going to just do one more example of factors with a factor rainbow. So on your paper, right underneath where you did the factors of 18, I want you to make a factor rainbow for 36. I'll give you another minute to do that. Okay, hopefully you have a nice factor rainbow made of 36. So let's look and make sure that yours looks like mine. So maybe not as colorful. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, and 4 times 9. If you missed any of them, add them in there so they can all, so you can make sure you have all of the factors. And because this has so many factors, 36 is a composite number. All right, so hopefully factors made sense for you.